Hey guys, welcome back inside of the Plastic Planet. I am your host, Nick Neck, coming at you on this beautiful, gorgeous Friday night. What is better than Friday night? With the entire weekend in front of you, I can't think of too many things, except for maybe, of course, unboxing this Power of the Primes Optimus Prime. That's right, I picked this guy up just a couple weeks back. Haven't unboxed him yet because kind of waiting for a window in the channel, in my channel schedule to do so for you guys. I'm going to unbox him. Going to do a mini review for you guys tonight. A couple things. I don't tend to transform modern Transformers, honestly. The reason kind of is Power of the Prime Optimus Prime. Nick Neck don't transform it because it takes too much time. Nick Neck's Plastic Planet presents. It's a Nick Neck micro moment. Alrighty, you guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight on the Plastic Planet, taking a look at this Power of the Primes Optimus Prime one more time inside of his package before I tear this guy open and then sentence this packaging to the recycle bin. Again, really good looking box art on this package. Really do dig Optimus Prime there. The graphics design really nice, and of course the side art is even more impressive. You got Orion Pax there, Optimus Prime's alter ego or his Matrix identity there. Orion Pax looking really cool, and of course there is the back with all the product information, how the Matrix fits inside Optimus Prime's chest. You get to see a little bit of a Orion Pax there himself, and of course the semi-truck mode that Optimus Prime transforms into. Take a good look at it now, because I don't think I'm gonna get this one into that mode because I'm just too damn lazy, guys. I really hate transforming these modern Transformers. I don't have the patience for it, and yeah, this isn't a full review, but just kind of an impression. So nevertheless, there is the box art for you guys one more time. Let's get this bad boy open, shall we? Alrighty, check it out here. This is Power of the Primes Optimus Prime, completely removed from his packaging, and he comes with literally everything you see here. He's got the nice, I do like how Transformers come with these little collector cards. Very cool. I do dig that a lot. His instruction manual, and that instructions actually don't look too bad on him. I was perusing him just a little bit there. So anyway, there is his instruction manual, and then of course the figure himself, the Autobot Matrix of Leadership right here, and then the figure. And obviously, yes, he does completely transform, not only into his cab, but into the semi-truck mode as well. And you can kind of see Orion Pax kind of sitting on the back here in the form of like a backpack, I guess. So in a way, this Optimus Prime is a lot more, I don't want to call him clunky because it's hidden very well, but he does feel a little more clunky just because, you know, obviously there is more to him than, I don't want to say meets the eye. Now, there is more to him than what most Optimus Prime G1 figures look like, just because the tractor trailer is part of the robot mode. So as you can see, there's a lot more silver on him. You can kind of see where it kind of wraps around on him. And then even if you open up his chest piece here, check this out. If I can get it open with holding the camera here, check that out. There's another cab behind it. Obviously, that's part of Orion Pax. So anyway, I'm gonna get this guy. I'm gonna try to get Orion Pax transformed for you guys. Try so you guys can check that part out, and we'll go from there.
Well, get on with it.
Alrighty, and there he is, with only a marginal amount of fiddling, I must admit. Although I did turn off the camera to transform him, because otherwise this video could be a half an hour, 45 minutes long of me just swearing and fiddling with this stuff like an infant. But nevertheless, there is Orion Pax. I gotta say, he looks really good. I love the head sculpt on him. I love the shape of his outer, like Transformer helmet, I guess. It was kind of looked like helmets, but it kind of reminds me of Springer a little bit. The third wave or 1986 triple changer Autobot Springer from Transformers the movie. Kind of reminds me of Springer a little bit, but I do dig that a lot. The body looks really good, and what's cool is that Optimus's Prime main gun splits in half there, and then you get Orion Pax's gun. So it's all really kind of self-compact in a sense, the way this figure is designed, and he looks really good. The backside, I'm not sure if I got that entirely right, but yeah, does have a very large, cumbersome backside, if you will, but nevertheless, the figure itself looks really cool. Really digging that a lot. And then of course there's the shell there of what is left of Optimus Prime, so looking really good. Alrighty, so here's a little side note for you. I tried to start transforming the tractor trailer portion of Optimus Prime here, which is, like I said, the shell of his body here without Orion Pax inside. And look at this. This is sort of skimpy, cheap Hasbro. What the hell's up with that? Look, that decal doesn't even fit on there quite right. That is literally hanging off of there. And then as I was like moving it around, I actually broke it a little bit. So, you know what? Hey, you know what? There are so many reviews out there of some really great Transformer enthusiasts on YouTube that'll give you a full review on how to transform this guy. That's not going to happen here on the Plastic Planet because Nick Nack is a moron. That's okay though. That's okay. Let's move on to a little compare and contrast here with what we do have though, because this will still be a lot of fun.
Amazing. A booby trap that actually catches booby.
Alrighty, so excuse my complete and utter impotence when it comes to my patience and desire to want to transform these modern Power of the Prime or any really honest to God modern Transformer, including masterpieces. I just don't have the patience. I don't have the bandwidth for it. Nevertheless, I hope I make up for it in this little segment, a little compare and contrast. So how does this particular figure stack up against a masterpiece figure? Now, when this particular Optimus Prime came out, there was a lot of talk on the internet, particularly in the Transformer forums, when this thing was previewed at some toy fair, I don't remember which one, that it really did look like a masterpiece figure. Well, let's see exactly how it stacks up against the MP10 Optimus Prime, which is very similar in statue to it. So let's see for yourself right now. All right.
Alrighty, and there's a close-up of these two together. This, of course, is the MP10 Optimus Prime. This was a Toys R Us exclusive that I purchased. This is the American Hasbro version of him that I purchased at Toys R Us a little over a year ago last summer. And then, of course, here is the Power of the Primes Optimus Prime. And as you can see, in my opinion, there is really no difference. No comparison here. This is a far superior piece. And it should be because it probably cost almost $80, maybe close to $100 more than this one did. So, nevertheless, for your money, this is still a fantastic looking mass retail rendition of a G1-esque Optimus Prime. No doubt there. But when you put it next to a masterpiece, it kind of gets its ass blown out of the water, I think. That's my opinion, at least. Feel free to share yours in the comments section below. But yeah, seeing these two together, there really is no comparison. Of course, especially when you look at the back side of the masterpiece, and then the very, very clunky, out of necessity because of the trailer, the fact that he's kind of a triple changer in a sense, because he does have Orion packs back there, and he does transform into the tractor trailer in addition to the cab. But nevertheless, this is just a far better looking piece in my opinion. You know, as a collector. Maybe not as a toy, but as a collector, because let's face it, you know, the majority of Transformer collectors, whoa. So let's face it, the majority of Transformer collectors keep their Transformers in robot mode. I certainly do, and everyone that I know certainly does, with a few exceptions here or there. So, you know, this is by far a far superior piece in my opinion. Alright, and to take this compare and contrast just one step further, here is the Power of the Primes Optimus Prime right there with a few other Optimus Primes from Christmas pasts, if you will. This is, of course, the MP10 Optimus Prime. This is a Takara original. This was a gift from my wife from very, very way back in the early days of our marriage. I believe she got this for me back in 2002. A very, very fantastic looking piece. Still holds up today. Outside of it being out of scale with modern masterpieces, still looks absolutely fantastic. And of course is the MP10 Optimus Prime, Power of the Primes Optimus Prime, and then of course, just for shits and giggles, I threw in the big clunky weird ass Armada Optimus Prime, which is actually a very fun Optimus Prime in that this one also transforms not only into the truck cab, but into the trailer, tractor trailer as well. So he does have something in common with this one, although this is a far superior product to this, in my opinion. So anyway, there they all are together, looking very, very transformalicious.
Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me on this edition of the Plastic Planet. I hope you've enjoyed this little tiny, I don't even want to call it a review because I didn't really get into the nuts and bolts of it, but this tiny showcase of the Power of the Primes Optimus Prime figure, which is readily available right now at your Target store, in addition to kind of doing a little compare and contrast with other Optimus Primes within my collection, including my favorite, which of course is the MP10 Masterpiece Optimus Prime from just last year, actually. So anyway, All right, guys. Well, thank you once again for joining me on the Plastic Planet. Please like, share, comment, and please do, if you have not already, please do subscribe, because we do have, like I say every week, we do have a great time right here on the Plastic Planet. Check me out on Instagram. I'm on Instagram. I'm not posting a lot on there, but you can see some behind-the-scenes stuff, some pictures of the collection and whatnot on Instagram, and do follow me on Facebook as well at Knickknacks Plastic Planet. All right, guys. Well, that's gonna wrap things up for this time. And like I always love to say, guys, hey, life is short, so get out there and buy some plastic crap. Like maybe this guy here, the power of the Primes, Optimus Prime. All right, guys. Till next time. Later.